I heard you wanted a tarot reading. I heard you were going to find this. And I heard it would be just what you needed to hear when you do. I heard that you've been very kind-hearted. I heard that heart has been hurt so many times. And I saw the tears that you cried. I knew you'd be a little surprised to get this message. And you really were looking for, needed, asked for some sort of confirmation. So here it is. Let's see what's happening here. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, Ruin, Ten of Swords, the end. Somebody is cross-eyed with anger. I heard cross-eyed with anger about an ending. Somebody is cross-eyed with anger about an ending. Because they thought they had it all figured out, I heard. They thought they had it all figured out. Somebody thought that their control tactics, their manipulations over you would always work. They never thought you would break free. They never thought you would figure it out. They never thought you would break the curse, is what I heard. So now they're looking at this situation as over. There's no more power. There's no more effect. They can't get to you. They can't affect you. I heard inaccessible, access denied. Okay. They could have created something beautiful with you. And now that it's over, they're looking and thinking, it's like there's a realization of what they could have created there. I'm hearing it. What a boneheaded move they chose to make instead. But you're standing guard against the past right now. It's like, I'm so over. I'm so gone over it. You stand up for yourself. You speak out for yourself. I hear, and never again will this situation be able to reinvent itself in your life. You're looking at a time of power. Yeah, you're looking at a time of power now. Yeah, and help is on the way. Help is on the way. You know that what you need is provided. If you feel like you need help, the help is on the way. You know that. Just one more night. And then 3 weeks. There's 3 weeks. 1 night and 3 weeks. So whatever that means, something for somebody. 1 night and 3 weeks is something really weird. Yeah, very specific. Needs to be said. 1 night and 3 weeks. And this situation is complete about a past lover. There's something here. Is it 3 moon phases? Okay. To bring about a life-saving operation. Somebody's going to try to save a situation that you're done with. Because you don't know what you got till it's gone. Okay. All right, show me more. Somebody was manipulative and they drink too much. When they drink, they get to talking a lot. And they show their ego when they're drinking. And you're like, okay, I'm starting to get a clearer picture here of how you are. I should get you drunk one more time and see what else you'll tell me. Because I feel like you're still hiding something. But if I get you drunk one more time and you talk again like you did last time, that will be all I needed to know, I'm sure. Wow, this is weird. So somebody wants to get a person drunk again so they could tell the truth? What? But this situation, they drank too much. It gave you a very clear picture of their behavior, of who they were, of their energy. And then, yeah, you're like, that's not my type. That's not what I like. That's not what I like. I heard that's not what I like. That's not what I like. Lucky for me, that's not what I like. That's not what I like. Okay, so you feel lucky that you know that you don't like that. And so you're not going forward. Somebody got drunk and you decided not to even ride home with them. Not getting in the car with you. When you're drunk like that, I don't want to talk to you when you act like that. Because they started getting like super defensive about things that were trivial and no cause for defensiveness. They refuse to see any other perspective. They refuse to see any other side of a thing. Yeah, they needed to see another side of an experience, but they're very stubborn. So you decided to go solo. Yeah, you decided to go solo. You're like, that's over. That's kind of sad. You say that's kind of sad. Their need for another perspective was such a big deal. Like, you're like, I can't pretend to not know what I know. I can't pretend to not see what I've seen. Yeah. You're like, I'm gonna get it's like taking out the trash. You say, I'm gonna get all this stuff together and I'm just gonna get rid of it all at once. I heard taking out the trash. Taking out the trash and begin to heal your heart. Begin to get over the situation. You're like, Got to rip the Band-Aid off sometime. Yeah. Got to rip the Band-Aid off before it takes me out, before it takes me down, before it becomes infected. Oh, God. Rip the Band-Aid off before it becomes infected. Okay. With a person who really thought that they could control you. Somebody needs to change their bandages. Ripping the Band-Aid off required that you overcome your fears. Because there were some fears here of being rejected because of where you had been before. But they'll be happy to have you back. So this is totally a vibe of somebody who was in a relationship and ditched all their friends. As a result of going into the relationship, they ditched all their friends. And then they find out like the relationship that they're in, this person is really manipulative. And somebody was definitely like over drinking. And anytime they would over drink, like you got to see a picture of what they're like, because their mouth would start going. Their mouth would start going when they would get drunk. And it's like, go ahead, drink again. Let's see what you're going to reveal this time while you get drunk. So somebody would get drunk and start talking a lot of shit. And you're like, okay, we're just going to take all this trash out at once. So this is done. So whether that was a friend or whatever kind of person this was in your life, you're like, okay, now that I know how you really feel, you and all your shit can go. But there's something here about what's the fallout from that decision? How does it affect the rest of the group, the rest of the family, the rest of the house? There was some fear around that. Okay. What else? Well, now, come to find out, like, you're cool. You're like, okay, from where I sit now, it wasn't so bad. So what I'm getting is all that has already happened. And now you're like, yeah, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's totally worth it. Yeah, because now you feel happy and free. So it was worth it. Get rid of the drunk that was disrespectful. Hiding a bunch of angry feelings. Yeah, look at that. Wow. With the sun and the freaking 9 of Cups. It's a picnic. Life is but a dream. It feels like it's a picnic now. There's so much, the energy is so much lighter now that you don't, like, because when somebody says certain shit, like, you can't pretend you didn't hear that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knows that beer balls will have anybody telling a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, all that oppressive energy is behind you. You're like, no wonder everything's felt so difficult. That person was never really on my team. That person was never really supporting me. All that shit that came out when they were drunk off their ass. You're like, I'd rather trade this one out for something else. I'm going to upgrade you. You're like, I'm going to upgrade something else. I'll upgrade myself. I'm not going to invest in that anymore. I heard I'm not going to invest in that anymore. I'm going to invest in something else. And so you go ahead and some of you are going to invest in some counseling, some therapy, some spiritual services, but I just feel like you're going to invest in things that make you feel happy, things that feel pleasant. And I'm hearing somebody is going to hear what you went through and take it as very encouraging and motivating for them. Yeah, somebody will take it as very motivating for them so that they can finally walk away from something that is dark and heavy and sitting on their energy as well. Yeah, Queen of Cups and this 7 of Pentacles energy. Somebody here is like, somebody's gonna start counseling, but somebody's gonna cancel counseling because counseling and whatever that therapist guided didn't work. So you're switching your healing modality is the way I'm getting. You're switching your healing modality. The counselor didn't help you heal the hole in your heart. Yeah, you're making a different choice here. And you're like, oh, this person in their drunk games doesn't work for me. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, you're making another choice, all right. And it's free. It feels free because this person, they ended up in jail. Yeah, the drunk ended up in jail, whether that's literal or like symbolic or something. They don't have freedom right now. And you're feeling free. I'm hearing finally free to walk the streets if you want to. Feeling safe at night. I heard a safe place. I heard the streets are safer now as a result. And you feel like this person, they thought that they had you. Like they thought that they really thought that they could fool you, manipulate you, play a game with you. But you were, they weren't ready for, you were quick with it. Like they didn't know how quick you were, that you would observe so quickly that you would pick it up. They thought they could just, they just thought they could have, well, let me get you a drink, Did they try to like slip something in your drink, or, they just drink too much and then they get to talking too much and you just could see some things. I heard alcohol doesn't affect you as much as it affects them because you don't have as much as they do. That's a big difference, how much alcohol a person has. Yeah, you feel like they can't stop you. You feel like you're too fast for them. It's like you're Speedy Gonzalez, and they want to keep up. They wanted to try to do battle with you. The heck were they thinking, messing with you? Is that what it was about? Somebody's trying to con you out of your wealth, out of your money, out of your inheritance. They were just trying to get you to buy into some get rich quick scheme. Yeah. Someone's trying to get you to buy into some get rich quick scheme. All right, you could sense the desperation when they were talking to you, when they were drinking. They were just trying a little bit too hard. At the end of the day, you're the one that has the fortune. They're trying to get it from you because you already got it. I heard they're trying to get what's yours because you're the one that got it. They said walk away free and clear. So I'm picking up here, there's somebody who's trying to use manipulation tactics to get into somebody's wealth, getting a get rich quick scheme. Why is this person doing this? Because they think that, like, they're trying to get you to invest in them something. You have the attention. So if it's not about money, it's about your attention. They want your attention because your attention is an investing energy. In other words, it's like, it's like if you would just focus on them with their whole manipulative BS, it will benefit them. Their finances would grow. It's like their energy would grow from your focus on them. And then for somebody else, it is literally about money. They want you to invest in their thing. You're like, that's none of my business. They want you to put your focus on. So is it about a connection that you have that could benefit them? They trying to get you to connect them with your connections. Yeah, don't do that. Do not do that. Don't do that, because your connections are not meant for this person's gains. And I'm getting like that would leave a bad taste in the amount of the person who is your connection, when you're going to use that connection moving forward. That connection is there for you, not for them. Yeah. I heard the natural elements: earth, wind, fire, water. Earth, wind, fire, and water. Earth, wind, fire, and water. So somebody thought they could manipulate you. I'm hearing the four corners. And yeah, somebody lives in the four corners area, but somebody thought they could manipulate you to use your influence, to use your income or your investment into them, your energetic influence into them, to try to make things better for themselves. Yeah, they tried to control your energy. They wanted to control your energy. I'm getting a very sweet talker vibes, like trying to sweet talk you, tell you what you want to hear. And while they're telling you what they want you to hear, I see that your mind is like, oh, really? Is that what you think it is? Oh, is that what it is? You know, and it's like, let me just play along for a minute. I'm going to let you think that I'm buying the shit you're putting down. We're going to just see how this plays out for a minute, I hear. We're just going to see how this plays out for a minute. You're like, I can see more than you want me to see. You're trying to distract me, but I see this detail. There's this one detail here that you overlooked, but I did not. My attention to detail is the difference between me and you. You think you can just charm the pants off me. Somebody literally thinks they could charm your pants off and get the money that's in your wallet while they do it. And you're just like, I see you. I see what you're up to. But you're not necessarily talking about it. Mouth closed, mouth closed. You're observing it. You're taking it in. Let them talk. Let them talk some more. And meanwhile, your mind is like, okay, we're going to put that in the data bank. We're going to store that for later. We're going to store that information. Save that bit of info. And when they least expect it, they're going to have to eat their words. And that shit is going to burn going down. They will be completely vulnerable in that time. I'm going to save all this. I'm going to save all this. They think that they got me. They're going to see the other side of me. They're going to see the other side of me. They didn't know that there was another side of you. Oh my God. Yes. I love this abundance card coming out for you. Somebody was trying to manipulate you. They wanted your abundance. They wanted your wealth. They want what you had. They're going to see another side of you. Somebody's losing their position because they don't know how to take care of their drinking. And they're angry because you're done with that. The situation's not going anywhere with them. And there's nothing they could say to defend themselves because you took note when they were trying to battle against you and they were trying to do shit like you didn't know, but really you were super observant. You saw every bit of every little thing that was going on. You just kept smiling and letting them talk. Go ahead, talk some more. Go ahead and talk some more. It's almost like you played the role of real innocent. Yeah. You're like, now they're gone. Now they've been carried away to jail. Now they're gone. I'm hearing I can breathe easy. I can sleep. I can open up the window. I can come out into the light. I don't have to fake or hide. Because then I'm also hearing like they wanted your connections. So this is weird. So there's certain connections that you didn't see for a while. You did not connect with certain people for a while. This is like somebody who stays away from their family for a while because they don't want to bring this influence around, but you had to go through a certain strategy to remove this manipulative influence from your experience. You couldn't just walk away. So you did not see there was something you were not seeing for a while. Something you weren't doing for a while. Kind of like hiding out for a minute, laying low. Now it's like, okay, I can see everyone again. Oh, there you are. Where have you been? We've been looking for, well, I couldn't come around. See, I had a certain leech hanging on, so I couldn't come around for a while. Well, we've missed you at the family dinners, you know. We've been wondering how long it would be before you'd come back around to the family dinners. Well, I was hard at work. I had a lot of work going on, you're saying. In reality, you were like working on a way to get rid of this attachment that had developed. Yeah. And make sure that it could not find its way back with the ones that you love the most. Like, this is your family. So somebody, like, you didn't hang out with your family. You had ended up with some kind of attachment with somebody that was unhealthy, uncool. And this person would get drunk. They would say a lot of crazy shit, but it showed you a lot about them. So you, like, I'm hearing you didn't even go with your family for the holidays because you didn't want to bring that shit around the house to your family. Like, your family don't need that around them. And now it's like, finally, okay, figured out what to do, made some changes. They're pissed off, but they're not following me no more. And boom, they said, leave it there. Ace of Cups energy. You're loving life again. You get to reconnect with your people. Now you'll hang out with your friends. You'll be at the next family dinner. This is like somebody who usually goes to family dinner, but yeah, you haven't. Oh yeah, you're going to go see your mom now? Was somebody here trying so hard to meet your mom because your mom has influence or your mom has all the money? You just had this feeling like, do not introduce him to my mom. I cannot introduce him to my mom because there's just something that's off. They were trying to meet your mom. For somebody, they wanted to meet your mom because your mom is real sweet and she's the one with all the money. They wanted to. Oh my God, the drama. The drama. Yeah, mommy's wealthy. Mommy eats gourmet food. Mommy's a gourmet chef. Mommy's a world famous artist. She's known around the world and has a lot of influence and a lot of power. So you're like, I'm not bringing you home. You cannot meet my mother. You're protected that. You're like, not until it's somebody who I trust will I bring them around my mother. And I don't trust this person to bring them around my mother. Sorry, Mom, I couldn't make it. I had some things I had to take care of. I'll be there for the next holiday. And you say to yourself, yeah, by the time the next holiday comes around, this is done. I can't miss another holiday because I have this attachment. By the time the next holiday comes, I got to be there because, my mother's depending on me to show up, but got to get rid of this attachment first. Wow. Okay. Oh, yeah. Look, 5 of Pentacles below. 5 of Pentacles below. That's that one that's like looking for something. You got something I need. You got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. Why won't you let me be more than a friend? Oh, baby, you and your mama. You got what I need. But you say I'm just your friend. But baby, I want to be more than just your friend. What? Yeah, of course they did. And you could tell. The part of the reason why you could tell is because this person would talk too much when they would get drunk. Oh, yeah. Once I meet your mom, I heard when they get drunk, they would talk like, yeah, when I meet your mom, it's going to be real cool. Is your mother known for investing in people or things or somebody? Yeah, your mother is known for investing. And this person was going to try to, somehow they heard that, they knew that. Somehow, how did this person know this? They knew this because they met your father or their father told them about you and your mother. Somebody told them. Somebody told them, somebody in authority. This is the emperor. Somebody here, the father told them. Somebody here was trying to manipulate a person and their mother out of some money. And they get to drinking and talking too damn much. And yeah, they should not be a criminal because, if you're going to be a really good criminal, you have to be real present of mind so that you can convince everybody of all your manipulations. This person here, they did not do that. That's why they're now in ruin. I'm just saying it's over. All right, so drama. Wow. The rich mama. Somebody got a rich mama. And somebody is looking for the rich mama to invest in their shit. And somebody can finally go home for the holidays once they get rid of this leech. They called it a leech. Okay. All right. That's what I have, guys. Thank you for moderating. Until next time, thank you for thumbs up, for comments, for donations, for reading, purchases, for subscribing, and for watching all my videos. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby.